On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Vietnamese, I understand. So what I meant to say is financially only if she's the breadwinner. Does that change the narrative
You
of
mean
that?
like he ain't got no, or he ain't got no job, or
No, that she just makes more.
Who makes more?
I think a woman still splurges. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's
You said the woman makes more?
Yes, the woman is making more than her husband.
I would say that women like to give.
Sorry, I'm just
if they married.
Compartmentalize this.
If they married, that's what we're talking about, right? If they
I didn't
married,
say it didn't happen. I don't know nobody like that in real life. So
if they married, I think, and even when they're not married, it all depends on the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Women like to give, from what I've seen. And so if that dude is really important to her, then she's going to use her resources, financially.
She said it multiple times before. She has never ever secured a big bag and then did anything without first bringing it to me and say, "Anton, you do what you want to do with it."
Anton, do you think she only does that because you have money?
Even my mom. What do you mean?
Do you think that she only does that because you have
money? That was just showing if that was the case.
No, I'm asking you, and it's okay if you don't want to answer.
What do you mean?
Do you think that she only does that because you have money?
No, because I didn't always have money. I went broke, and she still brought me the check and said, "Do what you want to do."
Oh, so some women love people that don't have money?
What are you talking about? I had money before I met her, and then I went broke, and then I got money again.
Oh, so a woman's love can
but
still
I didn't stay
be
broke
there.
for long.
Oh, so a woman's love can still be there even if you don't have money and you're broke.
No, that's not true.
You just said that Rita stuck around.
First of all,
you didn't
what
have
I
money.
said was, because you want to disqualify it, I said Rita was a special case and an anomaly. Did I not say that to you?
Okay.
Yeah. When I asked him that question, Kay, he did say that.
Did I not say that?
Okay.
I said
I heard that.
Special woman. And I said that most women would be gone after an extended period in which the man can survive and recover from being completely broke.
Okay, but your woman was stuck around, was willing to give you whatever she got while you didn't have anything.
That's correct.
And she loved you.
That's correct.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of women would do that.
I definitely think that she would. I met Rita. She's sweet. She's amazing.
I mean, she has. Not she would.
She's dope.
She's done it. But do you think, Kay, that a lot of women would stick around nowadays with this culture? Do you see a lot of women?
I don't know. I was just asking him that one question, Q.
But here's
question.
You know the beautiful part about that whole conversation that we just had? I actually answered the question.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's cool. And like I said, if you didn't want to, you didn't have to.
Oh, Lord.
That was your whole goal, was to see if I was going to answer the question so you can lean back on that. But you never answered the question that I asked you.
Okay.
Well, JR, in terms of the question, I definitely agree with the first part for sure. Any man that get a bag, we gonna drop whatever on our one. That's the first person we're gonna take care of. We just gonna keep it G. But I don't agree with the second part. Yeah. And the reason I don't agree with that is because women is some of the biggest tricks on earth. You got women that'll buy PS5s, shoes, cars, all kind of stuff for a man that won't even claim her in public, let alone a man that she's in love with. So I don't agree with that second part. Women is some of the biggest tricks on this earth. So I think the statement is partially right and it's partially wrong.
And women they're not even saying they want a husband no more. They're saying they want a partner. They saying they want to go 50-50 with a dude.
I mean, go ahead.
I think it depends on where the woman is as far as in the relationship. So first I agree with the first part, because men won't even hardly date unless they are financially able to date. And that's the reason I can't date you if my money is not right, because they want to be the provider. If they're not the provider, it makes them feel emasculated. So I totally agree with that first part. The second part, I think it really depends. If the woman is in a relationship and then starting to make money, then maybe not so much. But if a woman is single, has made money, and then starts dating, then you hear it all the time. I don't need you. I got my own money. I can pay my own bills. I don't need you. I just want you. I just want you there, as if a man is an accessory. So I just think it depends on where that woman is, on if that's the case or not on that second part.
I mean, on the second part, when it says wife, like I feel like in a marriage, if a woman gets a bag, she's bringing that back to the household. Like if let's say if I did a big deal, I'm gonna go like, okay, so what can we do to triple that lump sum I got? So I feel like as a wife, I don't know, y'all husbands can answer this. If y'all woman have ever made a bag or whatever, she would bring it back to the household, not be like, oh, I don't need my husband anymore, because the question asked in a marriage term. So I mean,
It didn't say
it said wife. It said wife.
It said wife.
Mm-hmm. But in a dating term, you're definitely right, Courtney, because there's a lot of women to be like, "Oh, I got money. I got that PPP loan."
Well, if that's the case, but look, check this out. If that's the case, then isn't it negating one of the questions that we just asked? That why don't women love you if you're not a provider, or won't love you? So that negates what we just said an hour ago.
I mean, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I believe
Anton said it.
Yeah.
So that would negate what he said.
It doesn't negate what he said at all, not even a little bit.
Okay, explain that for me.
It means that just because women will come and bring you the bag does not mean that you don't have to also work. Like, you still got to be a provider.
Right.
See, the question was worded to where if a man is getting money, he willing to splurge or whatever like that. But if a woman getting money, then she wouldn't splurge. What I'm saying is, a woman would splurge along with you, but that doesn't absolve you from still working and doing what you got to do.
Right. But what if that woman is the head of household?
I'll rebuke that devil. I don't believe
How is a woman the head of the household?
I don't believe a woman.
That's a transition, but okay. We'll talk about
that.
I'm
just asking, does that change the narrative if she then becomes the head of household?
She's never the head of the household.
Financially. I have to get specific. I'm sorry. Okay. Financially making more money.
Why would a woman be the head of the household?
Okay, so I changed the narrative.
She said that
it around. Right. I'm sorry, because I know how this. Know how y'all are.
Come on now.
It is, because I'm not saying head of household, meaning that she runs it. I'm not meaning it that way. I'm just talking.
But you know that's what that means, though.
I know. That's why I'm clearing it up.
I bet.
I've been in these. I understand. So what I meant to say is financially only if she's the breadwinner. Does that change the narrative?
You mean like he ain't got no job, or
no, that she just makes more.
Who makes more?
I think a woman still splurges. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's a.
You said the woman makes more.
Yes, the woman is making more than her husband.
I would say that women like to give.
I'm sorry, I'm just.
If they married,
compartmentalize this.
If they married, that's what we're talking about, right? If they
married, say it didn't happen. I don't know nobody like that in real life. So
if they married, I think, and even when they're not married, it all depends on the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Women like to give, from what I've seen. And so if that dude is really important to her, then she's going to use her resources, financially.